Hi guys, as promised I am here today with the Tier 8 American Medium Autoloader, the T69, and I am on Fjords. I actually have a two-parter for you today. I had two very good battles, this is the first of them, and I also had another one where I am bottom tier, you'll be seeing that next, but I liked both of them, so I wanted to include both of them here. On Fjords, we are platooning with my friends and fellow clan members, Prosecutor and the Space Communist. Space in his Panther 2, and Prosecutor in his Rheinmetall B. We see a Type 58 here, and decide it's a perfect time to dump our clip on him. Fortunately, I missed my first, and we're just about one shot away from finishing him off, but can't finish the job because we bounced. He's taken out though by the M12, and so I'm going to continue to poke out here because his SWAT usually has a bunch of heavy tanks that you can hit on their flanks. However, Space is encountering the T25-2, so we put a real quick snapshot into the T25-2 before he falls back again. And we're going to try to hit this Tiger 2 here, which has just opened up. KV-1S gets a shot into him, but unfortunately the Tiger 2 ducked behind cover, and we were unable to nap him up. However, I'm still going to look over here because I think that the Tiger 2 will still be available. And there is a start. Yeah, very nice, very, very skillful shot right there. Really clutched it. And as you can see, we have a very formidable northern push. So now we're going to reload our clip. And I'm thinking, well, I believe that the KV-1Ss and Prosecutor can hold off the STA ones who are from VIII and give us enough time so that I can take care of everyone else on the other flanks, like this Louvet here. Tiger 2 has been taken out, but the Louvet is still a threat. He's a blue player, as you can see off my XVM. And so I'm going to try to clip him here with my 960 burst damage. Hit his sides. And spotted here. Light him up and finish him off. You're only using up 3 shots, which is always nice to see. We're sitting on about 2k damage here at 1,892. And we're kind of panicking Prosecutor. And so me and the Space Communists are quickly, hopefully, rushing to his aid. Unfortunately, he gets taken out by Jovial Madness from VIII. And as you can see, there's still several targets on this flank, and we are down by 1. The Space Communist is on very low health, as you can see right there. He's on 48 health, and that's very worrisome. However, he takes out Hardican in his STA-1. And I'm attempting to flank, but the Type 59 greets me with a 250 damage shot. So I'm going to take out his Churchill, put 1 shot in, quickly follow that up. And for the kill shot, he fails to penetrate, which is fairly worrisome because any tank can cause me damage here. Don't have great armor at 102 millimeters. And here comes the Type. However, the Type bounces off me because he hit a very steeply angled part of my front, and he doesn't anticipate that I'll have a fast reload. So I knock him out, shooting his turret ring. And so now we have completely we've taken out every dangerous player on the enemy team, except the T-34, and now it's just a little tiny bit of sweep up. Try to pull off a shot on the Churchill, but the KV-1S picks him up instead. And so now I have to go after the T-34, who just took out the final KV-1S that isn't supporting me. And so I'm going to try to knock the T-34 out here. Rushing in there, I see the corpse of my friend, who served as very effective speed bump. And right about now I see the T-34 getting up behind me, going down the cliff very cautiously. Get one track damage, light him up, and finish him off. This was a very good game in the T69, and we managed to beat a very good platoon of those STA-1s and the Type 59, as well as the enemy Luve. And we've managed to pull off 3,839 damage as well. And so that was a very good game. But I have another one, which I'm going to show you now. This is actually the Ace Tanker, and hopefully you like that one too. Okay, so as you can see, here's the other promised video, and I am today again in the T69, but I am the bottommost tier in a tier 10 match. We are up against a total of 8 tier 10 tanks, including 2 artillery pieces, and so we're going to need to be very cautious here, and hope that we can play it smart. I'm today platooning with 2 different fellows. I am from Dice, my old clan, and they would be Datasaw in his T-54E1 and 2 Binfi in his WZ-120. Along with the Object 140, we are making up the majority of this flank. The WT Alpha PZ4 is standing back, as he should, for a weekly armor TD. And we managed to spot a E5. So I put one shot into his side, other one hits the house, I believe, and he falls back. And that's a shame because I'm using heat rounds, which are 250 pen gun, which generally compensate for the mediocre pen of the regular AP rounds. The regular AP rounds aren't very competitive in a tier 10 game, and they only offer 173mm of penetration. Meanwhile, Datasaw and the Object 140 are moving up. I'm going to continue to try to put pressure on the C5, but he spots me and I play cautious and I want to stay back. Datasaw takes the first bit of damage there, but I'm going to keep paying attention to the E5. And he spots me again. I have a full camo crew on this, and he is spotting me, which is unfortunate. But now Datasaw is in trouble, and he is more than half of his health is gone, and I need to put some pressure on him. So I hit the T-54E1 here. These are my heat rounds. One of them fails to pen, and I put 750 damage in, but now we need to fall back because we're the last surviving members on the flank, and we have a PTA, a T-57 Heavy, and a T-54E1, Object 140, and Object 268. So we're really kind of in trouble here. I'm looking backwards and also getting stuck, trying to look back and see if there's anyone I can hit, like the T-54E1, and try to knock him out. But that is not true, or that does not seem to be the case. And Binfi and I are just generally trying to be a roadblock. As you can see, our north melted any opposition, and now we're just trying to stall them. I think I want to shoot this T69 heavy, but then I realized that the object 268 is looking straight at me, and I don't want to be hit by him, so I fall back. Binfi wants to block the path, however I feel that we would be more effective in a different position, so I'm going to try and hit this E5 before I realize that he's on the other side of the city. So I'm slowly heading back to Binfi again, who has maintained his position, but now he's falling back, and this time I agree with him. I say we should fall back and set up a little bit of an ambush, just as we see the WT Alpha PZ4, who's on full health. And I'm not even going to aim here. I know that I can easily penetrate him. So I dump him my clip. And I think he's looking at me, so I'm going to fall back. He hits Binfi, but Binfi should finish him off fairly quickly, and he does. And now I'm going to try to hit the T4E1, but he's taken out by the E4, so I'm going to stop, and I'm going to turn around. Sitting on 2,000 damage, which is very good for having fired at mainly tier 9 and 10s. And here are their next two aggressors. T69 picks off the WT-L54, but he's not paying attention to me, so I can just dump my clip right in the side of the stair. He falls back. Failed to penetrate my last round, and I think he's coming for me. So I'm just going to try to back off as fast as possible. And he has finished dumping his clip. He's now at 400 health, and I know I can easily kill him as he is reloading. And so he's turning his turret, and I can quickly melt him. So now we have 3,000 damage. And we've managed to kill a T69 heavy, which is no easy task usually. But we can still contribute more, and indeed we seem to have located another target here in the E4. Our north kind of fell at this point, but we still have this game easily under control. And I spot the E4. So I'm going to try to put some shots in the side. As you can see, I've just fired a couple shots, but I get distracted by artillery and my aim goes off. And I get spotted here, so I'm going to dive for cover really fast and try not get popped by a 850 damage gun. One of the artillery pieces have just been picked off, and I want to keep going after this E4, pressuring him. Just reloaded, put one more shot into him, but he flees. Gonna give pursuit here, trying to get after him. And I probably should have gone in sniper view, because I flubbed that shot, and I do not secure the kill. So now, there's one last tank left. It is our artillery piece, and I believe that he will be headed over to the E4. He doesn't have much health, and I believe I can one-shot him, but I have to see him in order to do that. And so I'm going to use all these tanks advancing on him, and I'm going to try to get them to be my scouts so I can take him out. Again, I'm trying to look over here, but as it just so happens, the object 261 is there, and now he's falling back. He's falling back, and it is go time. He gives me a very good shot here. I managed to pick it off from Binfi, and he is not very happy about that. Anyway, that was my Mastery Badge Ace Tanker game, and it was a very good one, as you can probably tell. I didn't expect my Stinker to be on a tier 10 match. I know you get more XP for killing tier 10s, but this was a very solid game, and doing this much damage in a tier 8 medium tank is something I wouldn't have expected. However, I believe that the T69 is a great tank, and I guess I probably shouldn't be as surprised that I am that it was managing to do this much damage to tier 10s, because it is an extremely flexible tank, and it's an extremely potent tank played in the right hands. Anyway, this was the Image Twist. I hope you enjoyed my commentary, and if you liked it, please consider pressing the like button, or maybe even subscribing. Anyway, I hope to see you all soon. This is the Image Twist signing off.